Is state testing on its way out of the school system? The growing concern about the impact of standardized tests on our students is a shared one, and your voice is crucial in this conversation. The reasons advocating against standardized testing is teachers making the curriculum smaller to teach to the test, student anxiety, and the impact on creativity and critical thinking skills. If these also resonate with you, keep listening. Students' progress, measurements, and accountability to teachers and schools can be used from the standardized test scores, leading to better education, and some of the possible benefits of standardized tests are addressed as follows. They uniformly judge students' knowledge and skills across schools and districts. The evidence can inform teaching and indicate where students are struggling and where resources should be directed to address those problems. Accountability refers to using standardized test scores to assess schools and teachers' performance. This would motivate schools and teachers to improve instructions and support learning. Having teachers teach to their curriculum limits students' learning. If we want students to learn all that they can, then we need to eliminate the test because it glooms over their head. It is challenging for teachers to not just teach to the curriculum. Kids are learning for memorization and can't apply it in real life because of the test they need to take. Teachers become more stressed if their students do well on this test, and they feel trapped that they have to do exactly as the state wants them to, so they can perform well on the standardized test. Teachers don't need the extra stress of a test that is at the end of the year. Students' mental health should be the #1 priority when they are in school. If students have the added stress and anxiety of this test glooming over their heads, their minds are not as clear and they cannot perform as well. Students should be able to learn freely and apply it to their lives, not just a multiple choice test. Students learn things in August and must know it by May. Having students reach back that far and relearn it and cram all the info into one test is an unfair way of showing their learning. While students have stress and anxiety, it also cuts off their creativity. From the perspective of social equity, standardized assessments, when used with other forms of assessment, yield info regarding students' growth on the time series basis and measure achievement gaps between diverse student groups. This info can be a beacon of hope for teachers and policymakers in designing interventions to assist low-performing students and close achievement gaps. With these big tests at the end of the year, students do not get to extend their creativity and freedom of learning. The pressure to perform well under limited time can reduce students' ability to engage in creative thinking and problem solving. Creative thinking is closely associated with problem solving, and without the opportunity for creative thought, people do not know how to develop creative solutions to challenging problems. A lack of interest and motivation can result from teaching and learning becoming less engaging and enjoyable due to the lack of time for creative activities. Creativity allows people to express their interests and personalities. Limiting one's creativity to conform to social norms can impact one's growth and self-discovery. Standardized test procedures can be highly detrimental to most of students and teachers on top of their already demanding commitments. Opposing standardized tests or narrowing their curriculum, teaching to the test, students' heightened anxiety and restrictions on creativity and critical thinking skills are fundamental. Let us continue to stand together to prioritize students' well-being and eliminate standardized tests.